Do you want to see what I got from the grocery store the other day?
I sure do.
Oh, hi. We didn't see you there. I'm just showing my friend here. We're showing each other what we bought at the grocery store and the prices we paid for each in the 1990s.
Yeah.
So I bought a gallon of milk for $2.70.
I bought a carton of eggs. It was $1 per dozen.
That's a good deal.
I didn't want to grab all the eggs because I was going to drop them.
And I got me some nice rye bakery fresh seed bread. And it was only $1 a loaf.
I also got a couple oranges. They were 75 cents per pound, so it's a pretty great deal.
And I also got 6 cans of Coca-Cola for only 99 cents. Isn't that such a great deal? And this is even vanilla Coke, my favorite.
You know, I was thinking the other day, you said $2.70 for a carton of milk?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
For a gallon.
Yeah, for a gallon, I'm sorry. I went to Daisy Hill the other day. It was $4.50 for a gallon of milk.
They're ripping you off there, aren't they?
I know. I wish we lived in the 90s.
Well, see you later. Oh, whoa. Oh, hey, we didn't see you there. I guess while we're here, we might as well tell you about our 90s apparel. Taliah, what are you wearing today?
I have like either a leopard or some sort of puma print shirt on. I have a good old spandex little short exercise item going on. I have my crazy printed jeans because that's what all those 90 kids were about. And these really cool sneakers because I'm in the 90s and I like to exercise. Take the floor.
So this is my exercise apparel for today. I have myself a nice scarf but I'm hot now from all my exercising, so I might as well take that baby off. Got myself a nice neon tropical leopard print, and I got some acid wash workout leggings while I'm shaking my weight through the town. Oh,
Pass me the shake weight.
okay.
Shake weight's the mic. Lastly, I have the most important thing about the 90s. The leather jacket. Leather was extremely valuable back in the 90s.
Was it now?
It sure was.
So once my workout's done, I like to throw on my nice Ralph Lauren shirt. In the 90s, Ralph Lauren was a very nice company that if you wore it, you were looked, but it was like, whoa, that person's wearing Ralph Lauren.
Oh my god, that person's wearing Ralph Lauren.
I am. I have this nice Ralph Lauren shirt.
Kitty, what are you watching?
Oh, today I'm watching one of my favorite movies from the 1990s, Clueless. Some other great movie recommendations from the 1990s are Titanic, Home Alone.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Forrest Gump. That's one of my personal favorites. Those were just some classic movies from the 1990s. Don't you agree?
I sure do.
Hey, Taliah, what are you doing?
I'm just watching Friends. You know what other shows I'd like to watch in the 1990s?
What?
Seinfeld, Full House, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Huge. The average price of a new car, like this big hot rod right here, was about $16,000. Great prices.
The average price of a new house in the 1990s, like this house, was around $200,000.
Great pricing. The song we're listening to right now is by Billy Joel. He released it in 1993. Huge hit. Everyone loved it. Now we can hear why.
This song was a rock and roll song released in 1990 by the band Kiss. They were a punk rock band who normally painted their face with black and white paint. This is the song Vogue by Madonna. It was first released in 1990s, and it was a very popular song at the time.
Some popular jobs in the 1990s were, there's a lot of engineers.
Engineering was a popular job. There was a lot of different fields of engineering, so
It just arose in the 1990s and it became extremely popular because of the use of technology.
other popular jobs were doctors, because doctors are always needed throughout the United States to help people heal and come up with new cures for different diseases forming.
Along with doctors, of course, there's nurses, and after nurses come aircraft technicians. Tell us a little bit about aircraft technicians.
Aircraft technicians would work with plane parts and build the best planes they could and fix plane parts. They just worked a lot with planes because traveling was popular in the 1990s, so there needed to be well-constructed planes to fly people around the United States.
There's a Constitution, and along with the Constitution comes the law. What's a word, a job, that law isn't the word? Well, the answer to that is
lawyers. Lawyers are very popular. There are always lawsuits going on for many different reasons. So a lawyer is always a nice person to have to back you up and to help you through your tough times.
Let me ask you a question. What is Mrs. Noguera to us? Oh, Mrs. Noguera
is a teacher. Teachers are people who teach the youth of America. They build up America, and what they teach their students becomes useful in the long run for careers and innovations that create the world and help the world grow as one, especially throughout the United States.
The most important of all, who helped you do your course selections this year? Who has helped mold your future, your jobs, what college you're going to go to? Your counselor.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about our
Mrs.
Stokes, Mr. Crine, and Mr. Anderson. They're all counselors.
Your counselor can help you through course selections as they do nowadays, but back in the day, they still might have helped you with that, but they most definitely helped you through tough times, and they helped you if you were having any problems among family members, friends, within school, out of school. They talked with you and helped you through tough times. Now, on a more serious note, we are going to talk about the American dream in the 1990s. Taliah, what was the American dream in the 1990s like?
Well, the main point, the American dream of the 1990s, was, of course, as it is today, individual success. What else? What comes along with individual success?
Large part of put that up. A large part of a large part of individual success is definitely money. People still nowadays, as they did back in the 1990s, thinks money builds who you are. They think that being famous and having fortune puts you higher on the social ladder. And in the 1990s, everybody strived to be at the top of the social ladder, to have power over everybody else. They believed that materialistics were more important than the person themselves.
Like a bigger house and owning more land, more goods, it means you're the better person.
But realistically, that's really not how it works, but people think that. So that's what the American dream started to turn into. And still, to this day, I believe that the American dream is still based off of that. as it was in the 1990s.
I mean, think of it this way. I have bigger shoes than Katie. But she's still a better person than me.
Oh, thanks, Taliah. Thank you for watching our video about the 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
We put a little fun twist on our take of the 1990s.
Really, we just tried to make it funny, we tried to make it lighthearted, and we tried to inform you, most importantly, because that's what school's about. High five.